Well, I'm always looking for that fire alarm sound. I'm trying to make it as painful as possible. So I always usually use a lot of treble, and I use a Fender Deville amp and an American 62 reissue Stratocaster, and I use these Danish pedals, T-Rex. They're very solid and have funny sounds in them. And I don't use this so much on stage. It's a MXR carbon copy. It's an analog delay pedal. I don't use it so much on stage. I just use it for fun whenever I have time. So yeah, but I think that yeah, I don't know. The Deville is definitely my favorite amp. When we recorded this record, we used all kinds of different stuff in the studio. It was we were changing amps for every song, and to get the different sounds, and you're just experimenting really. But I used to play AC30 Vox, but it was too brawling and big in the sound, and I always, I could never get that nasty, spiky sound that I wanted to have. So I switched first to a Fender Deluxe, but then I went for the Deville because I think it's much nicer. Yeah, I think that "Oh My God" is the song that definitely has got a strong Fender sound in a way, because we used the Telecaster first and foremost on the very distinct guitar riff, and that's that sound that you can't argue with really, and that's the song you can't really argue with either. So yeah, I think we all used Fender string instruments on that song, and amps. Well, I'm a big fan of Lou Reed and Velvet Underground, and I think that this amp here is the one that brings me the closest to that old 60s kind of clean and chiming sound. So, and it definitely got soul. It's definitely, yeah. Well, as I said, I started off experimenting with Vox amplifiers, and I was never happy with it. So I guess I started using Fender just 1.5 years ago or something. Yeah, I think I've done probably 150, 200 gigs with the amp, and when the guitars I've always used Fender. I don't think I'm ever going to use anything else, really.